Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you today about something we often overlook in our fast-paced lives, the power of silence. In a world filled with noise, social media, constant chatter, and the never-ending buzz of our daily routine, silence can feel like a rare commodity. But I'm here to tell you that silence is not just the absence of sound, it's a powerful tool, a state of being, and a source of strength. Let's start by reflecting on our lives. How often do we take a moment to simply be still? We're always rushing from one task to another, filling our schedules to the brim. And in that chaos, we forget the beauty of silence. I want you to think about this. Silence allows us to connect with ourselves, to hear our own thoughts, and to understand our true desires. It's in those quiet moments that we can find clarity. Think about the great leaders, the impactful figures throughout history: Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. They didn't just speak, they listened. They understood the importance of pausing, of reflecting before taking action. They knew that sometimes the most powerful message isn't spoken at all, it's felt. It's the silence between the words that can resonate the most deeply. Now let's dive deeper into why silence matters. In our conversations, we often feel the need to fill every gap with words. But what happens when we allow silence to occupy those spaces? It creates room for thought. It encourages us to think critically, to process information, and to truly listen to one another. Imagine if we took a moment to pause before responding in a heated discussion. What if we allowed silence to guide us instead of our impulse to react? Silence also fosters creativity. Many artists and thinkers have shared that their best ideas come not from constant noise, but from moments of solitude. When you're silent, you can tap into your inner thoughts and emotions, allowing inspiration to flow freely. Some of the greatest pieces of art, music, and literature emerge from periods of silence. So when you feel overwhelmed, don't shy away from those quiet moments, embrace them. Use them as a canvas for your creativity. Let's talk about fear for a moment. Silence can be intimidating. It can force us to confront our thoughts and feelings that we often try to drown out. But it's crucial to recognize that facing those fears is a vital step in our personal growth. When we allow ourselves to sit in silence, we confront our doubts, insecurities, and aspirations head on. We can ask ourselves tough questions. What do I really want? What holds me back? In silence, we become our own best mentors. Now, I want to share a personal story. There was a time in my life when I was chasing every opportunity that came my way. I was busy, active, and seemingly successful, but inside I felt scattered. It wasn't until I took a step back, silenced the noise, and reflected that I found my true path. I discovered that my purpose wasn't just about success, it was about impact, connection, and authenticity. Silence helped me reconnect with what truly mattered to me. I encourage you to create your own moments of silence. Find a place where you can be alone with your thoughts. It might be in your home, in nature, or even just a quiet corner in a cafe. Use this time to reflect, meditate, or simply breathe. Allow your mind to wander. You might be surprised by what you discover about yourself. It's a practice that will enrich your life and empower you to make decisions aligned with your true self. And let's not forget the importance of silence in our relationships. Communication is essential, but so is listening. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often forget that listening is just as powerful as speaking. When we allow moments of silence in our conversations, we give others the space to express themselves fully. It fosters understanding, compassion, and connection. Sometimes the best thing you can do for someone is to simply listen without interrupting. Let's also consider the strength found in silence during challenging times. Life can throw us curveballs, and it's easy to get swept away by emotions, fear, anger, frustration. But in those moments, silence can be your ally. When you choose to pause and reflect instead of reacting impulsively, you create a powerful buffer against negativity. You can assess the situation with a clear mind, make thoughtful choices, and respond with intention. And remember, silence isn't just about being alone. It can also be a shared experience. Think about those moments you spend with loved ones, just enjoying each other's company in comfortable silence. Those moments of connection can be profound. They remind us that we don't always need words to convey love, understanding, or support. Sometimes being present in silence speaks volumes. As you embrace the power of silence, be patient with yourself. It's not always easy. Our minds are conditioned to be constantly active, and it can take time to find comfort in stillness. But with practice, you'll begin to see the benefits. You'll feel more grounded, more aware, and more connected to yourself and others. You'll begin to appreciate the beauty that emerges from quiet moments. So as we move forward in our lives, let's make a commitment to incorporate silence into our daily routines. Set aside time to be still, to listen, to reflect. Encourage those around you to do the same. Let's create a culture that values silence as much as it values conversation. Because in that silence, we find strength, clarity, and an opportunity for growth. In conclusion, remember that silence is not empty, it's full of possibilities. It's a powerful force that can guide us, inspire us, and connect us to our true selves. Embrace it, cherish it, and let it lead you on your journey. The power of silence is yours to harness. Silence provides a crucial opportunity for self-reflection, allowing us to connect with our true desires and gain clarity about our goals and values. Embracing silence fosters creativity by creating space for inspiration and deeper thought, enabling artists and thinkers to tap into their inner ideas. Silence in conversations promotes active listening, fostering understanding and connection, and showing that sometimes presence is more powerful than words. In challenging times, choosing silence over impulsive reactions helps us process emotions thoughtfully, leading to more intentional responses and personal growth. In the midst of our busy lives, self-reflection often takes a back seat. We rush from one commitment to the next, perpetually distracted by our phones, our responsibilities, and the myriad demands on our time. Yet self-reflection is an essential practice for personal growth and development. It allows us to pause, assess our lives, and gain clarity about who we are and what we truly want. When we embrace silence, we create a sanctuary for this reflection to take place. Imagine finding a quiet space, free from interruptions, where you can let your thoughts flow. This could be a peaceful spot in nature, a cozy nook in your home, or even a quiet cafe where you can sit undisturbed. In these moments of solitude, we are given the gift of time to think, to ponder, and to explore the depths of our minds and hearts. In this silence, we strip away the distractions and focus on our innermost thoughts. Self-reflection begins with asking ourselves the right questions. What are my values? What are my passions? What makes me truly happy? These questions may seem simple, but they often lead to profound insights. As we contemplate these inquiries, we start to peel back the layers of our existence. We may uncover desires that we've suppressed, dreams that we've postponed, and truths that we've avoided. The quietude allows us to confront these revelations without judgment, enabling us to explore our feelings and motivations more deeply. It's important to recognize that self-reflection is not merely a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. Just as our lives evolve, so do our thoughts and feelings. Regularly carving out time for reflection keeps us in tune with ourselves. It's about creating a habit, setting aside moments each week to sit in silence, to journal, or to meditate. This practice allows us to stay aligned with our values and to adapt our goals as our circumstances change. In this process, we may encounter discomfort. Silence can bring forth emotions that we've buried beneath our daily routines. This is not something to shy away from, rather, it's an opportunity for growth. When we allow ourselves to sit with uncomfortable feelings, we can understand their origins and work through them. This process builds emotional resilience. It teaches us that we can handle whatever comes our way. Instead of avoiding our emotions, we learn to embrace them, transforming potential vulnerabilities into sources of strength. As we delve deeper into self-reflection, we may also gain insights into our relationships with others. The silence we cultivate can lead us to examine how we interact with those around us. Are our relationships healthy and supportive? Do they align with our values? In the stillness, we can assess whether we are surrounding ourselves with people who uplift us or whether we are caught in toxic dynamics. This clarity empowers us to make conscious choices about who we allow into our lives and how we engage with them. Moreover, self-reflection fosters a greater sense of purpose. When we take the time to understand ourselves, we are better equipped to identify our goals and aspirations. This newfound clarity can guide our decision-making processes. Instead of drifting through life, reacting to external circumstances, we become intentional creators of our own paths. We begin to recognize what truly matters to us and align our actions with our values. Consider the power of setting intentions during these reflective moments. By articulating our goals and desires, we create a roadmap for our lives. Silence allows us to visualize our futures, to dream without limitations, and to lay the groundwork for the life we wish to lead. When we set intentions rooted in our authentic selves, we are more likely to pursue them with passion and commitment. The clarity gained through self-reflection propels us forward, even in the face of obstacles. Additionally, silence can enhance our decision-making skills. When faced with choices, the cacophony of opinions and information can overwhelm us. However, in moments of quiet contemplation, we can sift through the noise and connect with our intuition. Our gut feelings often hold valuable insights about what is right for us. By taking the time to reflect silently on our choices, we can align our decisions with our true selves rather than succumbing to external pressures. Incorporating silence into our self-reflection practice can also help us cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being present in the moment, fully engaged with our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. In silence, we can develop this skill, learning to observe our thoughts without judgment. This practice enables us to detach from the constant stream of distractions and to focus on what is truly important. It encourages us to savor the present, rather than worrying about the future or ruminating on the past. As we become more mindful, we develop a deeper understanding of our thoughts and emotions. We learn to recognize patterns and triggers that may influence our behavior. This awareness is transformative. It empowers us to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. With this newfound clarity, we can make choices that align with our values and aspirations, leading to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Another significant benefit of self-reflection is its impact on our mental health. The hustle and bustle of modern life can lead to stress, anxiety, and burnout. Carving out time for silence allows us to decompress and recharge. It provides an essential break from the chaos, allowing our minds to rest and rejuvenate. In these moments of stillness, we can practice self-compassion, acknowledging our struggles and offering ourselves the kindness we often extend to others. When we take the time to reflect on our experiences, we can also cultivate gratitude. Silence creates a space for us to appreciate the positive aspects of our lives, no matter how small they may seem. By focusing on what we are grateful for, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. This shift not only enhances our overall well-being, but also fosters resilience in the face of challenges. In the realm of self-reflection, journaling can be an invaluable tool. Writing down our thoughts allows us to externalize our internal experiences, making them more tangible and easier to process. The act of putting pen to paper can help clarify our feelings, articulate our goals, and track our progress over time. As we revisit our journal entries, we can observe patterns in growth, reinforcing our journey towards self-discovery. Furthermore, the practice of mindfulness and reflection can lead to improved emotional intelligence. By understanding our emotions and the emotions of those around us, we can enhance our relationships and communication skills. This heightened awareness enables us to navigate social situations with greater empathy and understanding. In a world that often prioritizes speed and efficiency, the ability to connect deeply with others is a rare and valuable skill. As we embrace the power of silence in our lives, we also create opportunities for personal transformation. Each reflective moment has the potential to unlock new insights and revelations. The more we engage in this practice, the more we cultivate a growth mindset and understanding that our abilities and intelligence can develop over time. This mindset encourages us to embrace challenges, learn from failures, and persist in the face of adversity. Moreover, self-reflection allows us to celebrate our achievements. In the hustle of everyday life, we often forget to acknowledge our progress. Taking time to reflect on our journey reminds us of how far we've come and reinforces our sense of accomplishment. This acknowledgement fuels our motivation, inspiring us to continue pursuing our goals with renewed vigor. In essence, the power of silence and self-reflection offers us the chance to cultivate a deeper relationship with ourselves. It invites us to explore our thoughts and feelings, confront our fears, and envision our futures. This practice empowers us to live authentically, to align our actions with our values, and to pursue our passions with purpose. As we integrate silence into our daily routines, we foster a sense of connection not only with ourselves, but also with the world around us. In the stillness, we can appreciate the beauty of our surroundings, the complexity of our emotions, and the richness of our experiences. Silence becomes a bridge that connects us to our true selves, guiding us toward a life that reflects our deepest aspirations. So as you navigate your own journey, I encourage you to embrace the power of silence. Carve out moments in your day to reflect, to ponder, and to simply be. Allow yourself to sit in stillness and to explore the depths of your mind and heart. In doing so, you will uncover the clarity and insight needed to shape your life in a way that resonates with your authentic self. The journey of self-discovery awaits you, and in that silence, you may find the answers you've been seeking. Creativity is a vital force in our lives, influencing how we solve problems, express ourselves, and innovate. Yet in a world saturated with distractions, tapping into our creative potential can often feel like a challenge. One of the most powerful ways to enhance creativity is through the practice of silence. This may seem counterintuitive in an era that glorifies busyness and constant stimulation, but embracing quiet moments can unlock pathways to innovation and artistic expression. When we think about creativity, we often envision bustling activity, artists painting, musicians composing, writers crafting their next masterpiece. However, many creative individuals attest that their best ideas come not during frenetic work sessions, but during moments of solitude. Silence allows our minds to wander freely, fostering a fertile ground for inspiration. In the stillness, we can explore thoughts and ideas that might otherwise go unnoticed amidst the noise of our daily lives. Consider the process of brainstorming. Often we gather in groups bouncing ideas off one another in lively discussions. While collaboration is important, it can sometimes stifle individual creativity. When everyone is trying to contribute simultaneously, the cacophony can drown out unique perspectives. In contrast, allowing time for silence in brainstorming sessions, encouraging participants to reflect individually before sharing, can lead to deeper insights and more original ideas. The quiet moments give us the space to think outside the box and tap into our inner thoughts without fear of interruption or judgment. Furthermore, silence can be a powerful tool for problem solving. When faced with a complex challenge, our instinct might be to rush into action, seeking immediate solutions. However, taking a step back and embracing silence allows us to approach the problem from a different angle. It enables us to gather our thoughts, process the information, and consider multiple perspectives. In this reflective state, we can unlock creative solutions that we might have overlooked in the midst of chaos. Silence also plays a critical role in the incubation process of creativity. This is the time when ideas simmer in the subconscious, often without our direct awareness. After we've engaged in intense thinking or brainstorming, allowing ourselves to step away and embrace silence can lead to breakthroughs. Our brains continue to work on the problem in the background, making connections and forming new insights. Many inventors, writers, and artists have shared stories of how they arrived at their most brilliant ideas after periods of rest or quiet contemplation. This phenomenon highlights the importance of giving our minds the space to breathe and explore freely. In addition to problem solving and idea incubation, silence enhances our ability to observe the world around us. When we are constantly bombarded by noise and distractions, we often miss the subtle details that can ignite our creativity. Silence encourages us to slow down, to pay attention, and to truly experience our surroundings. This heightened awareness can inspire new ideas and perspectives, enriching our creative work. For instance, a writer might find inspiration for a character by observing a passerby in a quiet park, or an artist might capture the essence of a landscape by sitting in silence and truly absorbing the scene. Moreover, silence can deepen our emotional experiences, which are often the wellspring of creativity. When we allow ourselves to be still, we create space for feelings to surface: joy, sadness, longing, and more. Engaging with our emotions can fuel our creative expressions. Many artists draw from their own life experiences, using art as a means to process their feelings. By embracing silence, we give ourselves the opportunity to explore and understand these emotions, ultimately enriching our creative output. The practice of meditation is another avenue through which silence enhances creativity. Meditation encourages us to quiet our minds, focusing on the present moment and letting go of distractions. This state of mindfulness can lead to a clearer mental space, allowing for fresh ideas to emerge. Studies have shown that meditation can increase divergent thinking, the ability to generate multiple solutions to a problem, which is a key component of creativity. By fostering a calm and focused mind, meditation opens the door to innovative thinking. Silence also cultivates patience, a critical element in the creative process. In a culture that often prioritizes instant gratification, creativity requires a willingness to sit with discomfort and uncertainty. Great works of art, literature, and innovation take time to develop. Embracing silence allows us to slow down and honor the creative process, giving ourselves permission to explore ideas without the pressure of immediate results. This patience can lead to more thoughtful and refined creative expressions. In addition to fostering patience, silence encourages introspection. When we take the time to reflect on our thoughts and experiences, we can better understand our unique creative voices. What do we care about? What messages do we want to convey through our work? This introspective process helps us clarify our artistic vision and align our creativity with our values. When our work is grounded in authenticity, it resonates more deeply with others. As we explore the relationship between silence and creativity, it's important to recognize that silence doesn't mean isolation. While solitude can be beneficial, collaboration can also spark creativity. The key is to balance moments of silence with opportunities for connection. Engaging in discussions with others can lead to new ideas and perspectives, while returning to silence allows us to process and integrate those insights. This interplay between solitude and collaboration can enhance our creative endeavors. Moreover, silence can serve as a powerful antidote to creative blocks. Every artist experiences moments of stagnation where ideas seem elusive. In these times, the pressure to produce can become overwhelming, leading to frustration. Instead of forcing creativity, taking a break and embracing silence can help alleviate that pressure. It allows our minds to reset, often leading to new perspectives and renewed motivation. Many creative individuals have found that stepping away from a project and returning to it later, often after a period of silence, can yield fresh ideas and solutions. Nature is an excellent source of inspiration, and silence allows us to connect with it on a deeper level. Spending time outdoors, away from the noise of urban life, can rejuvenate our minds and spark creativity. Nature has a unique way of inspiring awe and wonder, and in silence, we can fully immerse ourselves in its beauty. The sights, sounds, and textures of the natural world can ignite our imaginations and lead to innovative ideas. Many renowned artists, writers, and thinkers have sought solace in nature, using it as a backdrop for their creative endeavors. Engaging in creative practices like journaling or sketching in silence can also foster innovation. These activities allow us to express our thoughts and ideas freely without the constraints of judgment or expectation. In the quiet, we can explore our imaginations, experiment with new concepts, and take risks in our creative expressions. The absence of external distractions encourages us to trust our instincts and delve into our unique creative processes. Furthermore, silence provides an opportunity for reflection on our creative journeys. Taking the time to assess our past works, our growth, and our challenges can be enlightening. This reflective practice allows us to celebrate our achievements, identify areas for improvement, and set new goals. In silence, we can evaluate our progress without the noise of comparison or criticism, empowering us to move forward with renewed determination. In the realm of creative collaboration, silence can play a vital role in fostering a safe space for sharing ideas. In group settings, encouraging moments of silence after presentations or discussions can give individuals time to process the information before responding. This practice nurtures a culture of respect and thoughtfulness, allowing all voices to be heard. It also helps prevent conversations from becoming dominated by a few loud voices, ensuring that diverse perspectives contribute to the creative process. Silence can also be a catalyst for mindfulness, which enhances our ability to focus on the task at hand. In a world filled with distractions, being fully present is crucial for harnessing creativity. When we practice mindfulness through silence, we cultivate the ability to concentrate on our creative endeavors without succumbing to interruptions. This focused attention allows us to delve deeper into our work, leading to more meaningful and innovative outcomes. As we explore the connection between silence and creativity, it's important to acknowledge that creativity is inherently personal. Each individual has their own unique process, and what works for one person may not resonate with another. The key is to find ways to incorporate silence into your own creative practice that feel authentic and supportive. Whether it's through meditation, nature walks, or quiet reflection, discovering what nurtures your creativity will empower you to express yourself more fully. In conclusion, silence is a powerful ally in the pursuit of creativity. It provides the space for self-exploration, problem-solving, and emotional expression. By embracing silence, we unlock our potential to innovate, think critically, and create meaningfully. Whether in moments of solitude or in collaborative settings, integrating silence into our creative practices can enhance our ability to generate original ideas and transform our artistic visions into reality. The journey of creativity is enriched when we learn to appreciate the profound impact that silence can have on our lives and work. In our fast-paced world, where communication often happens through screens and distractions abound, the quality of our relationships can suffer. Yet one of the most profound ways to strengthen our connections with others is through the practice of silence. While it might seem counterintuitive to think of silence as a tool for enhancing relationships, the truth is that embracing quiet moments can lead to deeper understanding, improved communication, and greater empathy. At the core of any meaningful relationship lies effective communication. Often we equate communication with talking, sharing our thoughts, opinions, and feelings. While this is certainly a vital aspect, listening is equally, if not more, important. Silence creates space for listening to occur. When we engage in conversations, allowing for pauses and moments of silence, we give others the opportunity to express themselves fully. This practice not only fosters deeper connections, but also shows that we value what the other person has to say. Think about a time when someone truly listened to you. Perhaps they didn't rush to respond or fill every silence with chatter. Instead, they offered you the gift of their attention, creating a safe space for you to share your thoughts. In that moment, you likely felt heard and understood. This is the power of silence in conversation. It allows for genuine connection and fosters trust between individuals. In intimate relationships, silence can also be a form of intimacy. The ability to share quiet moments with someone speaks volumes about the level of comfort and understanding present in that relationship. Whether it's sitting together in a park, watching the sunset, or simply enjoying each other's company in silence, these moments can deepen the bond between individuals. They reflect a shared experience that doesn't require words. In such instances, silence becomes a language of its own, a way of expressing love, support, and companionship without the need for verbal communication. Moreover, silence can help us navigate difficult conversations. When discussing sensitive topics or addressing conflicts, the presence of silence can serve as a valuable tool. Instead of rushing to fill the space with words, allowing for pauses can provide time to think and process emotions. It gives both parties the opportunity to reflect on what has been said and to consider their responses thoughtfully. This intentional use of silence can prevent misunderstandings and promote more constructive dialogue. In moments of tension, silence can also serve as a calming mechanism. When emotions run high, taking a step back and embracing silence can diffuse escalating situations. It allows individuals to collect their thoughts and emotions, preventing hasty remarks that might escalate conflict. This pause can be particularly important in heated discussions where tempers flare. By recognizing the power of silence, we can create a more respectful environment where both parties feel safe to express themselves without fear of retaliation or judgment. In family dynamics, silence can play a significant role in strengthening bonds. Families often have their own unique communication styles, and sometimes those styles can lead to misunderstandings or conflict. Incorporating silence into family interactions encourages open communication. Family members can learn to express their feelings more thoughtfully and listen to one another with greater attention. For example, during family meetings or discussions, incorporating moments of silence can help everyone gather their thoughts and feel heard, fostering a sense of unity and understanding. Additionally, silence can help us navigate the complexities of friendships. Friends often engage in playful banter and lively conversations, but the strength of a friendship also lies in the ability to be comfortable in silence. When friends can enjoy each other's company without the need for constant chatter, it indicates a level of trust and understanding. These quiet moments, whether shared over coffee or during a leisurely walk, can be just as meaningful as the most animated discussions. They remind us that friendship isn't solely about shared words, it's about shared experiences. In romantic relationships, silence can serve as a powerful connector. Many couples find that they can communicate non-verbally through body language, gestures, and shared experiences. For instance, a simple glance or a warm embrace can convey emotions that words may fail to express. By embracing moments of silence, couples can deepen their emotional intimacy. These pauses allow partners to tune into each other's feelings, fostering a sense of unity and understanding that enhances their connection. Furthermore, the act of being present with someone in silence can be incredibly healing. Life can be overwhelming, and we often carry burdens that we may not feel comfortable expressing. In these moments, having someone who can sit with us in silence can be profoundly comforting. It signals that we are not alone in our struggles. Just being there offering quiet support can strengthen relationships in ways that words cannot. It allows individuals to process their feelings without pressure, fostering a sense of belonging and acceptance. Silence also allows us to cultivate empathy. When we take the time to truly listen without interrupting or preparing our response, we become more attuned to the emotions and perspectives of others. This deep listening fosters compassion and understanding, essential components of any healthy relationship. By allowing silence to guide our interactions, we become more receptive to the experiences and feelings of those around us. We learn to appreciate their perspectives and recognize the validity of their emotions. Moreover, silence can help us clarify our own feelings and thoughts. When we engage in silent reflection, we often gain insights about ourselves and our relationships. This process allows us to understand our needs, desires, and boundaries more clearly. By taking the time to reflect in silence, we can communicate more effectively with others. We become better equipped to articulate our feelings and expectations, ultimately enhancing the quality of our relationships. In professional settings, the power of silence is equally significant. In team dynamics, allowing for moments of silence during discussions can lead to more inclusive and thoughtful decision-making. It gives team members the space to share their insights and ideas without the pressure of immediate responses. This practice can result in more comprehensive discussions and better outcomes as everyone feels valued and heard. In addition, silence can play a crucial role in conflict resolution in professional environments. When disagreements arise, taking a moment to pause and reflect can prevent hasty decisions and misunderstandings. Encouraging silence during discussions can promote a calmer atmosphere, allowing individuals to process their emotions and come to the table with a clearer mindset. This practice can lead to more constructive dialogues and effective problem solving. Furthermore, silence can be a powerful teacher in our relationships. It encourages us to pause and reflect on our interactions, allowing us to assess how we communicate and connect with others. When we take the time to evaluate our relationships in moments of silence, we can identify patterns, strengths, and areas for improvement. This self-awareness is essential for personal growth and relationship development. In the age of technology, where communication is often reduced to quick texts and social media interactions, the importance of silence becomes even more pronounced. Digital communication can sometimes lack the depth and nuance of face-to-face conversations. By consciously incorporating silence into our interactions, we can counteract the superficiality that often accompanies online communication. Taking the time to engage in meaningful conversations, allowing for pauses and reflection, can deepen our connections in a world that often feels disconnected. Moreover, silence can foster a culture of respect and appreciation. When we actively listen and allow others to express themselves without interruption, we create an environment where everyone feels valued. This culture of respect extends to all types of relationships, families, friendships, professional settings, and romantic partnerships. By prioritizing silence in our interactions, we can cultivate an atmosphere of openness and acceptance. Moreover, by practicing silence, we can develop empathy and compassion. When we take the time to be still and reflect, we can better understand the experiences of others. This understanding enhances our ability to relate to their emotions and challenges, fostering a deeper sense of connection. When we are emotionally resilient, we are more likely to extend that support to others, creating a ripple effect of resilience in our communities. In the context of adversity, silence can serve as a protective factor. When faced with challenging situations, people often experience a range of emotions, including fear, sadness, and anger. Instead of allowing these emotions to overwhelm us, taking a moment to pause and breathe can help us regain control. This silence acts as a buffer, enabling us to approach challenges with a clearer mindset. We can think critically about the situation, consider our options, and formulate a plan without being driven solely by our emotions. Additionally, silence can enhance our problem-solving abilities. When we encounter obstacles, our initial impulse may be to react quickly or seek immediate solutions. However, incorporating silence into our approach allows us to step back and evaluate the situation more thoughtfully. In these moments, we can weigh the pros and cons of various options, consider alternative perspectives, and arrive at more informed decisions. This reflective practice enhances our resilience as we learn to navigate challenges with a sense of clarity and purpose. As we develop emotional resilience through silence, it's essential to recognize that this process is not linear. Life is filled with ups and downs, and we may encounter setbacks along the way. However, silence provides us with the tools to face these setbacks with grace. It encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. When we embrace silence, we cultivate a growth mindset, one that recognizes that our abilities and resilience can develop over time. Moreover, the act of reflecting in silence can help us reframe our experiences. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, we can see them as valuable lessons. This shift in perspective fosters emotional resilience, allowing us to approach future challenges with renewed strength. When we view difficulties through this lens, we are more likely to persevere and adapt, ultimately emerging stronger. The practice of silence also enhances our capacity for gratitude. In our busy lives, it's easy to overlook the positive aspects of our experiences. However, when we take time to reflect in silence, we can cultivate a sense of appreciation for what we have. This practice of gratitude reinforces our emotional resilience as it shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance. When we acknowledge the positive elements of our lives, we develop a more optimistic outlook, enabling us to face challenges with a sense of hope and possibility. Additionally, silence can be a catalyst for self-discovery. As we engage in moments of quiet reflection, we may uncover new insights about ourselves and our emotions. This self-discovery enhances our emotional resilience by providing us with a deeper understanding of our triggers, strengths, and weaknesses. Armed with this knowledge, we can develop coping strategies that align with our unique emotional landscape. In the context of personal growth, silence encourages us to set intentions and goals. When we take the time to reflect on our aspirations, we can clarify what we want to achieve in our lives. This clarity is essential for building resilience, as it provides us with a sense of direction and purpose. When we encounter challenges, having a clear understanding of our goals can help us stay focused and motivated, even in the face of adversity. Moreover, silence allows us to cultivate patience. In a world that often demands instant results, developing patience is a key aspect of emotional resilience. When we embrace moments of silence, we learn to appreciate the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. This perspective fosters resilience as it helps us understand that growth takes time and that setbacks are a natural part of the process. In professional settings, emotional resilience is equally important. The ability to adapt and thrive in the face of workplace challenges is a valuable skill. Incorporating silence into our work environments can enhance team dynamics and promote resilience. Encouraging quiet moments during meetings or discussions can give team members the opportunity to process information and contribute their insights thoughtfully. This practice fosters a culture of respect and collaboration, allowing for more effective problem solving and decision making. Additionally, silence can play a significant role in managing workplace stress. When faced with high-pressure situations, taking a moment to pause and breathe can help individuals regain their composure. This practice allows employees to approach challenges with a clearer mindset, leading to more effective outcomes. By promoting a culture that values silence and reflection, organizations can support their employees in building emotional resilience. As we delve deeper into the concept of emotional resilience, it's crucial to acknowledge that it is not about eliminating negative emotions. Instead, resilience is about learning to navigate through those emotions and find ways to cope effectively. Silence provides a powerful tool for processing and understanding our feelings. It encourages us to acknowledge our struggles while also equipping us with the skills to move forward. In summary, silence is a transformative practice that enhances emotional resilience in myriad ways. It offers the opportunity for introspection, self-awareness, and emotional processing. By embracing silence, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our emotions, ultimately building the strength to face life's challenges. The journey to emotional resilience is ongoing, but with the power of silence by our side, we can navigate the complexities of life with grace, strength, and an unwavering sense of hope.